Yeah, our position is all new. And that is that, when we were in the corporation, you were there and others, etc. And there's a lot of people that weren't, so you really can't explain the experience to them. But we had certain confirmations at the time, and basically it was all literal. Paul's God worlds chart was literal. At the time, it seemed like the big thing. Oh, the higher and the lower worlds, and Paul even wrote herbs, the magic healers, the ek foods and the cow foods, and again, it's the good and bad. It's the black and white thing. But this is what we come up with, and it's kind of like when we're raised with our parents. We're told what is good, what is bad, what is a no-no. Okay, we basically come up with these ideas, and of course it makes sense. But now we're at the point where no, it doesn't make sense anymore. It actually reverses itself because it's something in creation, and this is where most do not understand creation, even the so-called gurus and that's why they just stick with the old words and knowledge and what Rumi said at one time or whatever. It said it's all cute, but it doesn't go anywhere. That was then. That's what we came through kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, and through high school. But now we're bigger. And it's time to see it like it is, and this is the opportunity. And yeah, that's why there's very few, because at one point I thought I would be doing this all by myself, because it's like, who in the heck's going to see it? And the people that I knew and I asked them, I asked some of them, my former wife who'd been there 30 years too, I said, have you ever seen the ends? When I took the rod of power, I knew that I was to present the is because I had seen this for the longest time, given the hints. So now we're in the position, it's not about words. It's about recognizing what's going on. So in other words, like Jeremy's experience, it's right in front of you, you know what it is, but the personal part of yourself, the literal part, wants to hear it in the words. And so here is the best part, to where eventually you see the real freeness life is without the words, without anything. That's the reality that it is. And it's just providing reference to the invisible reality that it is to be recognized. This is something very interesting and real. And yet it's so simple. But you have to, step by step, just like going through high school, you little by little, you learn to read and write and figure out things, and eventually get into the big world, and maybe went to college or university. Step by step, you went through these things. And to become a doctor or a lawyer, it took a lot of steps. And this is how it is too. And so, because this is how life is, those that we refer to as the real guides, they don't give up. And it's just guidance. They're not babysitters anymore. When we were in the corporation, we were babysat. Paul was the babysitter. He took on that role. And that's why he created all these different things, and the fasting and the initiations and all these things accordingly. Because again, the babies need their toys and their ideas to, be able to function, to start them off in a certain way. And then here comes the next step, which is understandable, that it is something else that the literal mind cannot grasp. It cannot be considered in the same way. There is an indifference to it that's very real. And just like the air we breathe, it's so simple and the sun shining, what is it that you can consider about it that makes it a reality to yourself? Well, you can't. It goes without words, really, because it is what it is. That's it. And you see how your literal mind tries to grasp it. And you can say, well, again, it's made up of molecules and it's rays of the sun, it's this and that. You can give the scientific explanation, but that's not it. That's not really it. And so this is the challenge, is to actually go through the process to be able to recognize this reality. And again, Jeremy's experience, he's showing who recognizes it. That's what they are showing. And so again, I'm just here doing what I'm doing. And, I give it to Rebazar and Paul and whatever because, they know. And so again, whatever they're showing, they're the one that set it up. You see? They're the one that set it up. So in that experience, they're showing, yes, this is what it is. We're behind Duane. This is how it is. So again, until it doesn't make sense, it does. And this is the fun part. This is the best part. We're like kids again, and we can just let go. It's all about letting go. That's it. So we got all the stuff, and we can create anything in creation. And the idea is now is to create a reference to this reality as you're, going through the process and recognizing what you do. That's the whole idea. We're not creating words of wisdom here. That's not the idea. Creating reference to this reality, because this reality is all life. We are the experiencer. That's it. And so again, it was that, oh, you are the individual, you're unique and all this stuff. Fine, you can play that game. That's the personal self. Realistically, when you just let go of everything, all life is. And you just simply learn to see what it is and forget yourself. And the easiest way to forget yourself is help others refer to this reality. There's the big challenge. Who will do that? Oh, that's scary, especially for the eckankars, because they got their master there. And it's only if the master tells them to do that. See, they got to wait till the master tells them, oh, it's okay. You can do that. But he ain't going to do that because he wants all the adoration, etc., and the control, and the karma and the burden and the agitation and all the crap that comes with it. So that's his choice. And that's okay too. It's all okay. Sun shining is fine with it. This is what's so cool about being real. Yes. Do you